swimming in my drip, two fishes in the pond.
We gonna do this one the right way. Pisces. I don't wanna know your name, cause I might just feel your pain. Might just risk my life to keep you dry when it rains. Might just fall in love, a little hug can make me stay. Mystics make me soft, just like a moth to a flame. Show me where's the crowd and I'll be proud to just obey.
Air Force.
Oh wow. Thank you, Grandpa. That's wild. So I have a necrometer on, and I
Coordinates.
asked to speak with my grandfather, William Benton, that was in the Air Force. And he just came through, fought combat, Air Force coordinates. Thank you. Coordinates for what?
Municipality.
Municipality. I gotta look up what that means. I've seen it before. I'm assuming you're trying to relay messages connected to what's been going on, right? Like, I literally sense, like, that once I started recording, it would have, like, been coming, like, the messages would have been coming through because fought in combat, stayed there for a while. And then I asked a question, started recording.
Definitely.
Okay. Can you be more specific, Grandpa, as to why I can't even search you on, like, head of operations at the Pentagon, because that's what my mom's dad said. I mean, yeah, my mom's dad told me that you were head of operations for something at the Pentagon. Dre called me because he's at Walmart. Grandpa William Benton McAdams. I cannot believe how clear this came through. Like,
Sonar technician.
sonar technician. Okay.
It's a haunting spirit.
What's a haunting spirit?
Surveyor.
A surveyor from where? For what? Surveying what?
In the ground.
In the ground, under the home, underneath the base.
I can barely see.
I feel like this isn't my grandfather anymore.
Spirit is malevolent.
Okay, well, I rebuke and bind any spirit that's malevolent has to leave now. I'm not connecting with you or anything malevolent. I'm connecting with things of the highest white light and my ancestors.
Prisoner of war. Fearful. Dread.
Why'd I have locks? Fearful and dread.
Electro.
Electro. Grandpa, if this is you talking, can you come through and confirm that? If you're saying you're a prisoner of war, in the ground, underground, in the ground surveyor. Because when
See what's here. Peter.
Peter. I don't believe that's my grandfather's name.
Enter the room.
Peter entered the room.
Logistics.
Logistics.
$40.
I literally just said in my mind, can you give me some type of code or logistics 40?
To corrupt innocence.
To corrupt innocence. That makes sense. That aligns with what I've been looking into about my own childhood. I don't want to say too much on here, but it's connected to me being taken away. Megan. That name has come on here before. Megan. Who is Megan?
Village.
Village. I'm gonna Google Megan Village in Montgomery County and see what comes up. Well, Montgomery Village, we know that. Montgomery Village, Megan. Hold on, I've got something here. Where is it? Hold on. It says here, Megan Lee of Watkins Mill High and Cairo Mason of Walker of Julius West Middle School, Rockville. for top winners in Montgomery County Keeping It Safe Coalition. Student video contest sponsored by Montgomery County Alcohol Beverage Services and the Montgomery County Police Department. The contest encourages teams from county and private schools to create public service announcements to educate young people about the risks of under 21 alcohol use. Founded in 1992, Keeping It Safe Coalition, KISS, is an alliance of county departments. I just seen this. Carver Educational Services. Megan Lee, she won first place. And this is in Montgomery Village. I believe Watkins Mill is in Montgomery Village.
Drinking your problems away?
I tried to stop, but I couldn't handle the stressful feeling. I don't know what else to do.
You know, you used to drink every day, but now you lasted a week without it. I'd say it's progress. I don't know everything about what you're going through, but you don't have to go through this alone.
Wow, okay. That was a YouTube video. The fuck was that sound? What does this have to do with anything? I mean, I get the connection of it. Okay, there's also a teacher, Megan Mason. Her email is here. Wow, and her phone numbers. That's crazy. Historical relations. Yeah, that's a little... I've seen this name before. For business registration by Norwood and Associates. Oh, wow. Hold on. According to HUD's Office of Police Policy Development and Research, was in the U.S. in a Social Security mission. They're not quiet now.
Blasphemous symbols.
I don't know. I was going in with the intention, and at first it was like, okay.
Fire. Beat Noir.
Beat Noir. That's a significant name. Look at how it's spelled.
Cigarette.
Fire Beat Noir cigarette. Oh wow, it's right here. Beat Noir is a French term that means black beast. Or it could be a pet peeve. Says a common example is describing a subject in school that you dislike intensely. Racism could be considered a bête noire for a civil rights activist. Great Uncle Edward was my father's. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there's a series on Netflix about it. The Shit House. What the fuck? That's the thing. When you're connecting with spirit, sometimes, well, no, all the time, you have to go in with, wow, the marathon clothing just came through. That's connected to Nipsey Hussle.
I am fulfilled.
Anyway, you have to go in with discernment because you'll be led down a lot of different rabbit holes.
One of the biggest reasons that this occurs when communing and contacting the deceased is because of our societal norms, our conditioning, and the fact that the United States of America has absolutely no death etiquette whatsoever, and this has been taking place for thousands of years. What impact then spilled over onto and into the spiritual realm, you ask? To make a long story short, due to the chronic deficit disorder among the United States of America, the spirits of our ancestors whom have been slaughtered and killed, buried and then exhumed, buried and given unmarked graves, some not even given the decency of proper funerary rites and rituals, where the so-called friends and family members of the deceased completely abandon their loved ones' ashes at funeral homes. I actually just received a vision glimpse of burial grounds being built over where bodies are left within the soil, and the people who were doing the construction told the public and the families of those homes that the bodies were exhumed and transferred, even though that was a lie. All in all, this stirs and creates the chaotic manifestation of unsettled, abandoned, confused, and lingering earthbound spirits who were ignored, dismissed, and at the time of the transition, which is the last time its spirit was here on earth, its living moment, so that is the exact energy they become when they are in spirit form. Most humans don't take the time to listen to the land, to spirit, to our own intuition. So when someone like myself comes along, spirits come rushing in because they've been bound by silence, confusion, and they feel forgotten. So messages and communication has to be ciphered through. And they're overwhelmed by the fact that there's actually someone whose frequency is attuned to theirs and can actually commune and try to connect with them. And keep in mind, it's not just about a frequency alignment. Of course, that is the initial door that is, or gateway or portal that is needed for this to happen. But a lot of them are just overwhelmed with shock because they're like, wait, this human is tuned in and she can actually hear, commune, and see and sense and feel us.
It says, Ducky responds to an emergency call when the Israeli embassy sends a Royal Navy officer to NCIS for autopsy, only to find a gunman revealed in later episodes inside the body bag. As Ducky, Gerald, and eventually Kate are held hostage in the autopsy lab. The lab director and Gibbs, that's my last name, coordinate with an FBI strike team to negotiate their release. Meanwhile, Gibbs is concerned that the gunman must have planned an escape route. This came out on March 2nd, 2004. Oh, Gibbs puts his career on the line after finding out that a Marine Colonel William Ryan, mind you, my grandfather's name is William Benton, and he was a colonel in the Navy, not the Marines, not the Navy, Air Force.
The spirits warned.
What spirit? About what?
Six.
Peter Ellis, who was a British director of television episodes of shows such as Supernatural and Criminal Minds. And he died. Okay.
This life only comes once. So me, I'm trying to rise, come out the dark and end up in the light. We strive, we fall, we climb. Highs and lows is what we tend to find. The reality, life ain't what it's cracked up to be. Fortunately, my mind's seeing differently. Only one
I hope
best
you
for me
enjoyed
and my
this.
family.
This is just an example of what it is that I do on a consistent daily basis. This specific session, like stated in the beginning, was me connecting to my great-grandfather. There will be more to come. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like I've said in other posts, any and all donations and offerings are greatly appreciated and notated in the Blessed be, namaste, ashe.
Trapped up in the hood, trying to find a way out. Tell me.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So close my heart and hope to die. Falling in love.
All